What is up, everybody? Trace Brown back here again with another video. Today we're here at Mermaid's Grotto. We're going to be checking this place out. First things first, I want to say thank you guys for the support on the last week's video. You guys reaching out and let me know you liked it. It helps me create more content like this. So if this is something you guys like, make sure to subscribe, especially if it's your first time here. Hit that bell for notifications, that way you know whenever I post. So that way you guys can come with us every time we hit the water to help clean it up here in Japan. We got about 6 tanks with us today that should leave us underwater about 45 minutes a tank. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the car, kit up, and get in the water and see what we can find. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so I wanted to show you some of the stuff that we're going to be using down there to find as much stuff as we can. Of course, I have my knife in case we find any fishing line or fishing lures. We'll be able to cut those loose. I got the GoPro here. This time I'm going to be using a red filter on it to kind of help out with the bluish tint that happens once we get pretty deep. So let me know if you guys like it with or without the red filter in the comments down below. So we're going to give that a shot. That way we have all of our first person footage for underneath the water. There are some caves under here, some small caves that like to hold some cool little critters, so I'm bringing my light this time. And of course we got our scuba tank here. Each one of these tanks should leave us under for about 45 minutes. We each brought 3, but unfortunately we had a malfunction with one of them and we'll only be able to do 2 dives today. So let's go ahead, grab the GoPro, suit up, and head underwater. Let's go. Ready? Alrighty guys, so we made it out of the first dive. It's beautiful out there. There's so much life, and luckily there wasn't a lot of trash, which is good. But the only bad side is whenever we were coming out, we were surrounded by coral, and there was like almost no way out without stepping on coral. So we're not gonna go back out there because it's low tide right now. And we don't want to kill anything. We're here to help the ocean, not to kill it. So we're loading everything back up right now. We're gonna head back down to my house, which there's actually a dive spot literally walking distance from my house. We'll be able to tank up at the house and walk straight down and get in the water. And the tide down there should be a lot better since it's on the other side of the island. So right now, we're gonna load all this stuff back up, take the 45-minute drive back home, and get in the water there. Let's do it. Alrighty guys, we made it back. We got our kits set up, everything's ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and head down to the seawall, which is literally like a 3-minute walk from my house. So we'll be able to put everything on here and head straight in the water. So hopefully this dive will be better than the last one. So let's go ahead and head down to the water. Alright, what is up guys? We're back from our dive. We didn't get much out this time, but that's always a good sign because less trash in this bag means there was less trash in the ocean to begin with. But we'll go ahead and show you everything that we got. We found 2 bottles that were on the shore at Mermaid's Grotto. These weren't in the ocean yet. This one looks like it might have been at one point, but we went ahead and got those out of the way and off the beach before they ended up in the ocean. I found some really dirty, heavy metal down here by the seawall. I'm not too sure what it belongs to, but it's really heavy and it was actually weighing me down quite a bit on the way up. Mackenzie found a piece of plastic with some kanji on it. So Mackenzie found some fishing line that was wrapped around some coral. Looks like it's been there for a long time. Always good to get that stuff off from the coral reef down here. I found this, which looks like it used to be a part of a bag maybe. I'm not too sure. Maybe a tarp. This was almost completely covered when we found it with sand, so glad to get that out of there. But other than that, we just found some plastic and more fishing line and more metal from that random piece. which as you can tell isn't the cleanest thing, so I'm glad I got that out of there. A couple pieces of glass. When I first picked this up, I thought it was sea glass, but there's like little markings on it there, which pretty much means it's from a beer bottle. So glad to get that out so someone didn't get that in their foot. But other than that, that's pretty much all that we found on this dive. Like I said, it doesn't really make for too good a YouTube content, but it is always a good thing that there's not as much in the ocean. So, and that's our end goal here, is to just get trash out of the ocean. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna take all this stuff right here and put it in the trash where it should have been in the first place and get all our gear cleaned up. If it's your first time here, consider subscribing. That way you guys can come with us on all our adventures out here in Okinawa, Japan to keep the ocean clean. Make sure to leave a like and a comment down below and let me know what you guys thought of the video. So I'm gonna get cleaned up and we'll see you guys on the next dive. Remember, it is what it is. Everything happens for a reason. Y'all stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the water. Like, are you? I don't know what she's saying. In the first place, and go ahead and get all her. What the fuck? My neighborhood will not let me finish this video.